Welcome to YouTube Plays Hardcore Minecraft, the Minecraft series where, as the title suggests, you guys decide what we do. The top 3 comments on this video will decide what we do in the next episode. And because this is Hardcore Minecraft, if I die, the series is over. So, what could you guys make me do? You could make me farm 100 cows. I mean, there's nothing too difficult about that, right? Just find a bunch of cows, breed them, wait around, and eventually we'll have 100 of them. Or maybe you could make me kill 100 cows, which sounds pretty easy, until you realize I actually have to find 100 cows first. So that's probably gonna take me a while. Maybe you could challenge me to catch a bunch of fish. I don't know why you'd want me to do that, but hey, maybe you guys want to watch me spend an entire episode sitting next to a river waiting for fish to bite. You could also make me rescue these little blue guys and the iron guys from a pillager's outpost. That sounds like a completely reasonable thing to do in a hardcore Minecraft series. Or maybe you could make me try a water bucket clutch. Actually, no, that is the silliest idea. Why would anyone possibly suggest that? In hardcore Minecraft, where one mistake ends the entire series or live stream. Yeah, no, you guys wouldn't make me do something like that, right? You could make me go out rowing and see the world, see what we can find. Maybe you could make me row out into the ocean, find a tiny island and try to survive out there. No massive base, no easy access to resources, just me, a boat and a tiny island. And whatever you guys decide to throw at me. Or maybe you guys might comment and tell me to go find a village and stay next to an iron golem, because you all know, considering how good I am at Minecraft, I might need a bodyguard or something. But that's the whole point of the series. You guys are in control. You could make this a tediously long series where we spend hundreds of episodes completing ridiculous challenges, or you could make it a super short series and give me something super challenging in the next episode. Although, let's be honest, I'm an absolutely clapped koala at this game. So I'll probably find some completely ridiculous way to die anyway. So get your ideas ready and leave a comment with whatever you want me to do. And get all your mates to like your comment so it actually becomes one of the top comments. Because if your comment wins, I'm actually gonna have to do it. Alright, now because this is episode 1, there obviously aren't any comments telling me what to do yet. So for this episode, we're just gonna get some pretty average gear, set up a little base, get a couple little farms going, and do all that boring beginner stuff. And fingers crossed we don't die in this episode. So leave a like, hit subscribe, drop your challenge in the comments, and let's get into episode 1. Well, I hope you guys liked that intro. We are officially in a hardcore world. Right on cue, there's our first creeper, guys. That didn't take very long. And check these guys out. They're playing Skyblock or something over there. Alright, we're just going to collect all of this dirt right here because I think we're going to need a lot of dirt later on anyway. But just want to collect a heap of resources. Collect some more of this dirt here. Collect all this grass, hopefully get some seeds because food is going to be a big issue in a hardcore world. Alright, let's try to get down here without dying. Alright. Surely we can make this jump, guys. Come on. Oh. Yeah, easy. Well, I mean, if you just commented, jump off a cliff into some water, you can delete your comment. Alright, just gathering as many little things as we can right now. Hopefully there's a village or something spawned nearby us. That would be massive. We are definitely going to have to rescue those horses. We have to come back and rescue them one day. We'll leave them there for now. Let's keep going. We've got to get some food. That's our #1 priority. Just gonna collect all this stuff because I actually have no idea if this has any use, but it just makes sense to collect stuff now. What's the first thing you gotta do in Minecraft? Punch a tree. I don't know if you'd call this a tree, but there you go. Our first block of wood. Since when did pigs sound like that in Minecraft? Alright, a couple cows up here. If you love animals, maybe look away for a sec. Oh, well, that is one way to get some food. And we do need food. It is, yeah, just, we do not want to be thinking about food right now. We want to be thinking about getting some armor and getting some stuff. But let's get some more of this quickly. Sorry, that would probably look a lot more humane if I had a sword or something. Alright, we'll just get one more of these for now. And then we'll go exploring. Chicken? We'll take a chicken. Come on. Alright, we're like 5 minutes in, we've already killed a couple pigs, a couple cows, and a chicken. That is what we're talking about. Village, and what is that? It's like some little house in a swamp or something? Maybe Shrek? Who knows? Well, I think we might have found the perfect spawn. We've got a village right next to us, some pretty nice biomes, and hopefully there's some decent loot hiding around here. But remember, you guys decide what happens next. Alright, gotta be super duper careful. Because we are not respawning. If we die, it is done. Hey! It's one of those like weird geyser things. I mean, they're pretty cool. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you can actually do with these, because I have no idea. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is check out this village, and fingers crossed we get some really good loot. Full diamond armor, diamond sword, you know, that would be pretty sick. Guy's got like an eyepiece on. I've never seen a villager with one of those on. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if we get anything from this chest. Okay, well that is quite disappointing. But don't worry, I'm sure there's some other chests in this village. Hey! That didn't take long, and we already have an iron golem to protect us. Although he's just walked away from us, but he will protect us. So we might just be hanging out in this village for a bit, because this looks like a good place to start our hardcore series. Alright. It's already getting dark very, very quick, way quicker than I thought it would, so we've really got to move and see. Oh, this is really cool. Well, if you wanted me to farm 100 cows, I don't know if this is enough space, but we can certainly make that happen. I really haven't played Minecraft in a long time because I have no idea what this does. Upgrades gear. Alright, it's almost our first night, and I am planning to just sleep. Just chill out in one of these villager beds, because I am not ready for any mobs. Just like that, we have survived our very first night in our hardcore series. I bet there was a couple of you that didn't even think we would make it this far. But there you go, guys. I honestly could not have asked for a better spawn location. This is absolutely unreal. Alright, let's see what else we had in these chests quickly. What a cool village too. Look at this. Food is not even going to be an issue because these guys are just going to be growing stuff for me. This is really good, guys. Just realized my hunger bars. I've really got to cook some food. Okay, we just got a saddle. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I don't think there were any other chests in this village, so we did not get very lucky. What a strange little place for a bunch of flowers. That is like in the middle of nowhere. Alright, well, I think I've checked every house in this village. And we did really not get very lucky at all. But that's okay. Alright, I've really got to eat because I can't even run anymore. Alright, let's go punch a tree properly so that we can start actually doing something. It's little things like this accidentally falling down here, and it's potentially game over for us. So we've got to be like hyper aware of little things like that. Well, I think for now, this is going to be our base, guys. A nice fortified church. What a good start we've had, lads. Alright, let's go get this set up and feeling more like a little base for us. And let's get some food into our guy because our hunger bars are really low. So yeah, let's go, guys. Alright, well I don't think we really need any of this stuff just this minute. We can put on these leather boots though. That's a bit of protection for us. Alright, let's go get some stone and get some furnaces going so that we can actually cook our food for eating. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to steal one of the beds from the other houses and move it to our church. Alright, well it's almost night time, so heading back into our little starter base. Check that out, we got our own little natural pool of lava too, that's really cool. Alright, let's head up. Guys, I thought parkour was hard. This has been a walk in the park thus far. Alright, cooking up some bacon on the barbecue, lads. And some steaks. Hey, mate. I hope you like what I've done to the place. This is now my room, by the way. Alright, time to enjoy our first home-cooked meal, a nice steak. Look at that. Alright, we've just got a couple more little bits of food. So food is already looking pretty good for us. We should definitely make a couple stone tools. And next thing I really want to do is get some iron armor and iron tools, because that is going to help us out an absolute ton. The only other thing that we should probably explore is that little house over in the swamp. I'm sure that might contain some loot, so that's probably going to be our next little thing we're going to go and explore. I really just don't want food to be an issue, so we're just going to collect as much of it as we can while we head over to this little house in the swamp area over here. What is that? Oh, I've never seen these in Minecraft. I'm assuming they're like llamas or alpacas or something. And you know what? I reckon they're probably an aggressive mob too, so we're going to probably just stay clear of them in this hardcore series. Now we could tame a horse. Well, we've got our pick of horses. This one looks pretty cool. That looks like almost like a flames down the side of him. Am I doing this right? Do I just keep trying until he like lets me ride him? Alright, just like that, guys, we have got our trusty steed. That is really cool. This is going to help us out a heap in exploring this local area, making sure that we always get back in time to sleep, because I'm not ready to stay up all night and see what mobs spawn. So now before we go and explore way over there to that little house that was in the swamp, we're actually going to go back and just sleep, because we're not risking anything at the moment, guys. Not until we've at least got some iron armor or something. Well, we've got the perfect little spot for our horse too. Guys, this is working out perfectly. Guys, this start to our hardcore series could not have gone any more perfect. Alright. We're gonna quickly go send it over and see what was over in that little house in the swamp. And then I think that's gonna call it for our first episode, guys. Okay. Is this a witch's house? Well, there's no loot in here. There's definitely a witch over there. Is that seriously it? Okay, well, I thought this was going to be a really cool little thing to explore, but that's it, I guess. Well, I am not keen to stick around. Alright, well that was not as good as I thought it would be. I thought there might have been a chest or something hiding in there, but that's right. Let's get back to our trusty steed and keep exploring. Why is this grass glowing? Firefly bush. There you go. Another thing I've never seen in Minecraft. Alright. If I just mine the wheat, do they plant new seeds? Or do I need to plant the seeds? Alright. Well, the only thing I'd love to do in this first episode is just get some basic iron armor. I really haven't played much Minecraft because I have no idea what you do with copper. I did not even know copper. I knew copper golems were in the game, but why make copper golems? They're really cool. Whoa, what is that? Yes, I'm pretty sure that is iron. From memory, that's iron. Copper helmet. Now where does copper sit in like +2 armor? That sounds pretty good. Well, we're looking pretty good, lads. Alright guys, we are getting some decent armor. I think we're about to call it for the first episode. Last thing we want to do is just start, at least make a start on a little bit of a mine. What we might do is just make the mine go down through one of these houses. That way it minimizes the chance of mobs spawning nearby. If I just get a bunch of ladders, maybe that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just make a start on our mine. Mine is safely inside this house, so no mob should be able to get us. And yeah, once we've got full armor, let's call it an episode, guys. Wait a second. Is that cobblestone? Whoa. Wait a second. Alright, it looks like we've actually stumbled straight into one of those old school spawners. I've not seen a spawner like this in forever. Well, that is a very cool find. Honestly, what are the chances of actually finding one of these spawners? Well guys, that is a pretty cool find. I honestly have not seen one of these spawners since when I used to play a really long time ago. I actually didn't even think they still generated these little like single room structures like this. That's a really cool find. And should we see what's inside these chests? I really want some more torches in case I want to light up this whole area quickly. Alright guys, we ready to test our luck and see if we got anything good in these chests? Hey! Oh well, we can check that on our horse. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. Alright, we got one last chest, guys. If we get some diamond armor or something, that's going to be so good. Ah, okay. No diamond armor, but this is really good. Golden horse armor. Respiration 3. Probably the worst enchantment book we could have landed on, but that's alright. And some pumpkin seeds. Wait, did I not put my boots on? Wait. Alright. Let's get rid of those. And let's check on these. That's better. Well, I'm sure we could turn this into some sort of mob spawner later down the track. If you're stuck on what to comment, we can certainly make a mob spawner now. And if you already commented mob spawner, I think we've got a little shortcut here. We could make a really cool mob spawner with this thing. I actually have no idea how to make a mob spawner with a mob spawner using one of those, but I'm sure one of you guys could let me know in the comments down below. Okay, well, maybe this ladder will not lead to a mine. No, we can still push out this way. But we're gonna need a heap more torches. Where did my horse go? Hey, there he is. Alright, buddy. I've got a present for you. This guy's about to be looking really cool. Check that out, guys. That's really cool. Not even our first episode in, and we've already got a horse rocking golden armor. That is really cool. Look at us, guys. Oh, I did not even realize these guys are growing all kinds of things over here. One thing I haven't tried yet is, I'm pretty sure you can trade with some of the villagers. Let's see if any of the villagers have some good trades. Okay, so you just want paper. Paper should be pretty easy to get. We can plant some, I'm pretty sure you make paper from sugarcane. We got a single beetroot. Well, that will grow into some paper, so we can trade, and we should be able to get almost an endless supply of emeralds from that one villager. Okay, no, all good. I thought he may have been glitched in there. What biome is this? Is this one of the sulfur biomes? Oh, yeah. Well, I think when this iron smelts, we will now have full armor and ready for whatever you guys have to throw at us. Guys, check us out. We are in full armor now, and we just got some iron tools, and we are looking really good. Well, I was going to say that I was going to do it for the first episode, but I really just want to get the cow farm a little bit expanded a tiny bit more, and then our food supply is pretty well sorted. Well guys, we've had a pretty perfect start to our new YouTube Plays Hardcore Minecraft series. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us small creators get our videos out to more people. And yeah, leave a comment and share this video with some friends and get them to like your comment. And I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. I think this could be a really fun series. I'm hoping you guys come up with some really cool ideas. Please be nice to me, guys.